Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgradeToLife.com and welcome to this video which is called Will I Stop Uploading YouTube Videos? Now, the ones of you that actively follow my channel probably have noticed that I've been away for almost 2 months right now, I think since December 2022. And in this video right now, I want to explain to you what I've been up to, where I've been, what my plan is, revelations that I had in this pause time of me not uploading YouTube videos, so what I did in my life, and also what you can expect from this channel. So if you're interested in all of that, then I recommend you stay till the end. At the end of this video, you will also find a little surprise from me to you, which I prepared, simply something to download. If you just want to skip till the end and get the present, you can also do so, right? You will find the surprise at the end of the video. But if you want to learn more about me, what I did, what I learned, what I manifested, and you just want to see what you can expect from this channel right now moving forward, then just watch this video fully. And with that, let's just dive right in. Now, first of all, I thought that I still want to give you some piece of content so that this is not just a video about me, but I still want to give you as much as content and value as possible. So that's why still for this video, I prepared a quote. So let's just go into this quote. I'm going to read it, explain it, and then we go more into the, personal side of things, like my revelations at the end of last year, beginning of this year, and then moving forward. So the quote from Neville Goddard is this: "You do not need to work out anything. The works are finished." And I will, in just a second, explain to you what that means from a spiritual/manifesting perspective, right? The principle by which all things are made and without which there is not anything made that is made is eternal. You are this principle. Your awareness of being is this everlasting law. You have never expressed anything that you were not aware of being, and you will never will. Assume the consciousness of that which you desire to express. Feel it and live within that feeling until you make it your nature. So if you've been following all the videos that I uploaded up until this point right now, then you know that in order for us to get our desired manifestation, in order for us to change these circumstances, which again are connected to us, it's not just the random events taking place that have nothing to do with our internal world. They're very, very, very deeply connected. And so once we start to change who we are within, how we see ourselves, what we are identified with, what we assume, what we believe to be true, our viewpoint, our attitude towards money, relationships, health, all of that, that is when we get new results back from life. So now you have a desire, right? You have a goal, you have something that you want to reach. Otherwise, you would probably not even engage in those teachings. So maybe something happened to you that you don't like. You encountered something, you got triggered by something, and now you have a goal, a desire that is arising within you again and again and again. And this desire alone, desiring something, that fact alone means that this state does exist. Otherwise, you couldn't even desire it, right? And this is what Neville is pointing to here, right? He says you do not need to work out anything. So you do not need to work out like a way and figuring out, okay, first I need to do this step, then I need to do this step, then I need to do this step. You can do, but to some degree, you will then realize that your mind just is limited. It can't perfectly work out a final way, right? The works are finished. Creation is finished. The state that you want to be in, you being who you want to be, you having the circumstances that you want to have in your life, that is available, that is possible, that is a potential, but it won't be made tangible for you. You won't experience that as long as you internally are not aligned with it. So I always explain it like that. Let's just say you want to be here. This is where you have the things in your life manifested that you want. The relationship, the money, the health situation, the lifestyle, the friendship circle, whatever it is that you desire right now. It can be anything. And for you to experience that, if you remain in the state that you're currently in, where obviously you don't have those manifestations, if you remain in the same state, but you hope for the circumstances to change, you will wait forever. But if you internally align yourself to that already existing state, since we learned from this quote that the works are finished, creation is done, that state already does exist, your only job is to internally align yourself with that state and make it your nature. Like Neville is saying here, feel it and live within that feeling of already being here, of already having achieved it until it is your nature, right? And this law of assumption, right, it's not a law that you can use or you can pause, right? That law of assumption that Neville was also expressing, he was not the one that created that law, right? That law is always in existence, that this principle that your internal world, what you dwell on within, what you are aware of, what you keep putting your attention to that this is what you get expressed in your life. Therefore, if you continuously, look at what is, and look at what is, and look at what is, and take your cue from that, and form your internal state out of what currently is appearing, then you will remain in an endless loop. If you place your attention subjectively in something that you can feel yourself into, to be and to have, even though it is not seen yet visibly, but it does already exist within consciousness, within creation, you can shift into that state. You can shift into how other people would call it, that reality. But it's not that you create something new. It's just that you become aware of something that already exists. Right? So therefore, you are this principle. Your awareness of being, let's just make it simple for the sake of conversation, your attention. But if you place your attention on the desired state again and again and again and dwell in there and view the world through the lens of the desired state, through the lens of the desired reality, then you make it your internal nature. Right? And you express that. And you never expressed anything that you were not aware of being. Right? So what we want to do now, to conclude this first part of the video, is that we want to assume the consciousness, meaning the feeling, the naturalness, what it would be like of having the desire. Right? If you don't align with already having it, with already being it, you will continue to get reflected back and mirrored back what you now have alive within yourself, which is not having it, not being it, and trying to get it. If you align yourself to now having it, to now being it, you will express that. Right? Feel and live within that feeling of the wish fulfilled until you make it your nature. And this is what this whole channel is about, right? It teaches you how to internally, in your inner world, to keep it simple, right? What you assume, what you feel, what you believe to be true, what you're identified with, your attitudes. This channel and my teachings, which are basically based on Neville's teachings, which are basically based on this principle. This is about to help you internally realign yourself to a new state so that you can express your desired circumstances, and that you realize that all of these states are not somewhere out there. They are available right now. You can right now adopt any viewpoint and feel as you want to feel and be in a state as you want to be in. All right? So that's just as a start into this video so that you have value, right? And then we will talk right now on what you can expect from this channel in the future if I will continue to upload videos and what is going to happen and what I realized. Now, let's continue with that video. And so what I also did last year is I uploaded, my own success stories, right? I adopted the law in my life. I made it a lifestyle. I now view it as something to live by and not just something that you do for a little while, then you pause for a year, then you come back to it. No, you always manifest, right? You always entertain certain moods, certain states, whether you do this wittingly or unwittingly. And I now wanted to make this a lifestyle and live by this principle. And so I uploaded some videos on how I manifested an apartment, how I manifested certain other things, success stories, how I manifested money, how I manifested business success. And I interviewed a lot of people that, started to work with me in my program that also achieved amazing things. So we have Jasmine, she manifested $1 million deal in her business. We have an anonymous interview guest. He did not want to share his details, and he manifested a specific person, basically, a desired relationship. We have Jaden, he manifested a $500,000 also in his business. We have Leon, he manifested in SP. We have Aguinaldo, he manifested also in SP. We have Janet, she manifested, a lot of things and just feeling more happy, more stable. And this is only the beginning, because I have interviewed, I think 6 more people right now with more amazing successes on health, on money, on business success, on relationships. So way more success stories are coming, and that really was a lot of fun for me to experience that my own, prove the law, test the law, see that, okay, by changing stuff that I'm, entertaining within myself, I get new results back. This is, a crucial understanding, really freeing to see, and then also seeing that other people are able to do that, that other people can also apply the same principle and get amazing results. That is what really lights me up. And so that is also what I want to do more on the channel, and you will find all of that. If you want to see all of those success stories, just go to my playlist called Success Interviews. There you will find all the people that I interviewed. And so let's continue right now. I also observed that the 2 most watched videos on my channel are those 2. So the first one is called The Specific Person Trap, where I talked about the black hole that some people, lose themselves into when they get into manifesting an SP, which is that they continue to watch videos and listen to this and jump from this video to that coach, to this, to this, to that. And then 2 years went by, and actually the only thing that they did in their life is watch, 3 hours a day how to manifest an SP. And for me, that's not how manifesting should be. For me, that's not how you should approach it. So then I understood, okay, why this is one of the most watched videos, because that is a big topic, and I interviewed a lot of people that did it. I myself have great experiences with that. So the question is out of the room if it works, but the question is, what is your approach to it? Same with money, right? That's my second most watched video, is the success story from Jasmine, where she had like a huge deal in her business. And so relationships, money, and of course also health, these are the biggest life areas in life in this human game of life. And so of course we want to, get the successes that we want there. But all these videos you watch, all these things that you follow, eventually what it will come down to, and you can watch the hundredth video on manifesting a relationship with someone, or the 100th video on how to manifest more money into your life. But what it will come down to is exactly what I told you in this quote, right? If it's not your nature within, the mirror of life, which can only confirm, which is a reverberant mirror, won't show it to you. So you need to internally align yourself with the state of the wish fulfilled via any method and tool that you would like to use, that you resonate most with, to make that state of the wish fulfilled alive. It can be a decision, an imaginal scene, I remember when, just being thankful. It doesn't matter, but you need to internally stand in the state of already being it, already having achieved it. Because in this life, you don't get what you want and desire and still look up to. No, you get what is already natural and certain and knowing to you, right? Your nature. Life manifests who you are and what is already like certain to you. And how can you do that? For example, one of the best ways that Neville described is that we want to imagine a simple act, a simple scene that can be a congratulation, that can be something visual, that can be a hug, a high five, whatever it is, that implies to us personally, it's really subjective, that the desire is already fulfilled. What would a friend say? What would a family member say if they now see you with the desire? If you now tell them about your success story, how would they react? Boom, that could be your imaginal act that anchors you in that reality, in that state of the wish fulfilled. So you don't need all of those millions of videos. I'm here to make it as easy as I can for you and just always bring you back to the basics, always bring you back to the foundation so that you don't waste your time and then eventually see that all it comes down to are the basics. Now, let's just continue with that. And then I observed something which has to do with, this black hole that people get into, like I explained in this video. I will link it above right now if you want to check this out. I will link all of those videos that I mentioned in the video description, okay, so that you can watch them. And something that I noticed that I did too, right? So I was not excluded from this, is that I spent a lot of time on social media, right? I spent a lot of time on social media. Last year, it started to decrease. This year, it's been almost erased. I don't really spend so much time on social media. But the year before that, right, 2021, 2020, 2019, those years, I spent a lot of time on social media, consumed, just was mindlessly scrolling. And you need to remember, in my opinion, the two biggest assets that you have is the now moment, the present moment. Other people say your biggest asset is time, but you always only have right now. What are you doing right now? Where do you stand within right now? What do you invest your time in right now? And it's also therefore your attention, right? The now moment and your attention, where do you place it on? If you place your attention always on looking what other people do and comparing yourself and then getting into this trap of thinking, everyone is getting their results and doing their thing, but not me, and you're consuming new content, and you lose yourself unconsciously in this social media, let's say, trap, then you waste a lot of time, in my opinion. So I'm not here to say that social media is something extremely bad, but I just figured out for myself, I want to distance myself from it because it is not really giving me anything. I want to produce content, help the world, help you listening to this video right now. But, if I spend, 3 hours a day scrolling new reels, sending Snapchats, watching YouTube videos, scrolling through TikTok, that is not doing something for me, right? I want to master my life. I want to live an amazing life. I want to, experience the abundance, the fullness of life. And for me, that doesn't happen when I spend 3 to 4 hours a day on those platforms. So I didn't distance myself because they triggered me or I saw things that then triggered me. That's a whole nother topic. If something triggers you, that simply means that you have something alive within yourself that you do desire. No, I distanced myself because I really saw how much time consuming they can be if you unconsciously approach them. If you like them and you spend 15 minutes there and you just get something out of it, you get inspired, do it. But if you catch yourself, comparing, blaming others, becoming low, depressed, I did a pause on it and it was really helpful. And I will right now also tell you what this led to, right? What the end of last year and also the last year, 2022, what happened to me. But again, this social media trap is also really relevant in the manifesting realm because let's be honest, right? There are millions of videos out there on manifesting. If you type in Neville Goddard, manifesting this, manifesting that, you get bombarded with people that try to get your attention so that you can consume their content. But ask yourself, is that really the best way for you to invest? Of course, in the beginning, you should learn, so you have to spend some time on those platforms. This is where the knowledge has also been shared and explained. But then if you get it already, then it's time to go into the application. Then it is time to really go into the internalization. That is also what I did and what I can help you with. I will tell that later again. But then it's time to no longer spend so much time on thinking, oh, there's the next video you need. And to remember that your most, valuable assets is the now moment. Where are you standing within right now? And where do you place your attention right now? Okay? And then this is what happened to my life, right? So I realized, okay, I want to travel. I want to have life experiences. I want to, make something out of my life. I want to be financially abundant. I want to meet new people. I want to be in the correct relationship. I want to have this, and that, right? We all have our personal desires and our personal outlook on how we want to live our life. And, if you look at your screen and look how other people live their life and manifest their dream life, you invest in just, you waste your time by looking at how other people live their dream life and start to create their dream life. Right now, it's also time for you to become clear. What do you want? Who do you want to be? What are your desires? And shifting in them. Again, later I will give you helpful resources that you can utilize if you want me to help you on that. But that's just what I did, right? I traveled to various locations, to various places, to various countries, had an amazing time, to really nice hotels, really nice food, just all of that stuff, right? Really nice Airbnbs. And that was, what happened to me last year when I really went all in and made those teachings a lifestyle and didn't spend all the time on my screen doing stuff. No, I wanted to be out there in life, right? And just take it as an inspiration. This is nothing really crazy right now. Other people are doing that too. But I will tell you that it's totally possible and that you can live an amazing life when you set some goals, become clear on what you want, and you make the inner shift, right? The version that I am right now. If I look back to the beginning when I started this channel, you can do that. If you scroll down now to the beginning of my channel, this was 2 or 3 years ago, it's weird to even watch me. Like, it's weird to listen to me, to see me. I'm totally different. I speak different. I was not really confident. It's weird. But now this journey took me to who I am right now, and now I live another life. And I want to continue to improve my life and manifest goals even better with, of course, the law of assumption, which I almost daily, I would say, apply right now. So, because whenever desires arise, I go into the ritual field of being it, of having it, and so my world can confirm what I have alive internally back to me. And just by the way, quickly, here's this this cam, because I got this cam so that I can take photos, not on my phone, but just on this old school kind of cam, which produces really nice memories that you can print out. And this is also what I did towards the end of the last year. I traveled to amazing places. It's like a nice art gallery. This is me and my Christmas tree and my cat. Then also this is a really nice Airbnb that me and a friend, we traveled there for some days with like a jacuzzi, and we met people in another city nearby. We just had an amazing time, really enjoying the life experience. And then on New Year's Eve, we also spent time in a really nice Airbnb. So you see, I wanted to get some headspace, get some new headspace, get rid of the weeds that start to grow over time, become aware again, get clear on what I want to do next in life, on who I want to be, on what I want to manifest, and then come back with all of these messages to inspire you, to bring you more teachings on how you can manifest any goal that arises and any desire that arises in your life, right? And this is basically what you can see on the screen right now. This is basically what I've been doing since the beginning of this channel. Since the beginning, I tried to upload 2 videos a week. So if you look back last year, 2022, I uploaded 2, sometimes even 3 videos a week, and that was amazing. But then towards the end of the year, I just needed to calm down a little bit because I needed some more headspace, get some new inspirations, some new outlooks on life. And I've had the feeling that I shared a huge amount of wisdom, a huge amount of knowledge, a huge amount of also practical teachings for you to manifest. So I just took a little pause, and now I'm here to tell you that this will be also the schedule that I want to continue on. So 2 videos a week, right? It could be that there are small periods where I'm taking a pause, or where there's, maybe only 1 video a week. But my plan is to continue with 2 videos a week starting from now on. As you see this video, next video will come in a couple of days, right? Because I think it's a nice schedule, and I will upload success interviews with people, again, in all areas on health, relationships, whether general or specific, whether, you would say, okay, this is a small goal, a big goal, just anything. There is no small or big. It's all equally valid. It's all an equally great manifestation, no matter if our mind coins as a small or big. But yeah, there's some really amazing success stories, business success, just other success stories, random success stories, cars, apartments. So there will be a lot. There will be the quotes of the week, right? Quotes and me explaining what Neville meant by them. And of course, learning videos on certain topics like triggers, how to really believe in your desire. I already prepared some of them, so you can expect a lot from the channel in the next couple of months, of course. Then also, what I did since the beginning on is I have this free masterclass, right? It's a free 30-minute, no hype, no fluff, no woo-woo masterclass, really straight to the point. If you're not ready for that and you just want to hear what sounds good, which is what a lot of video titles are about, a lot of YouTube channels are about. I noticed that it is quite sad, but I want to be honest, is that they tell you what you think you want to hear, but they don't tell you the truth. They tell you things that sound nice. They tell you things that calm your mind for a second, but eventually you see that that's not the real solution. There is some more to it. So why not just start at the foundation and really shift at the core level? That's kind of like my approach, and it helped me tremendously in my life and also with a lot of people that I work with. So again, the resource that you will get is 2 videos a week with amazing learning videos, interviews, quotes. You always have access to this free masterclass. It's linked in the video description and in the pinned comments beneath. You can watch that. It's at the same time the newsletter. So if you enter in, you also get notified when I upload a new video and when there are any news about me. So just check this one out. It's really the straight to the point explanation on how to shift into the version of yourself that is unstuck, has full faith, and that can finally manifest his or her goals. But again, because the current version of you does not have the goals, it does not have the manifestations. If you stay in the current identity, in the current state, in the current internal assumptions, beliefs, identifications, what is natural for you, you can't see the manifestations. They will only be confirmed and mirrored back to you as a consequence of you having aligned yourself with a new identity /state /self concept. Okay? And then I have my program, right? That is the all-in-one solution. That is a holistic solution where you get it tied all together in one place, right? Like-minded people, calls with me, coaching, support from me, contact to me directly, an online academy, teaching. So all of that is really when you want to go all in, when you really want to make a change, when you want to internalize it, stabilize those teachings, live by them, and manifest your desires and get my help on them, right? That is what you can apply for if you would like to work with me. That's the second link in the video description and pinned comments. And there is a nice post that one of the students recently made in the community, and she posted this. So Genevieve posted, "After all my findings, gatherings, and implementations of Neville and Nicholas' teachings, I came to this conclusion of what everything ultimately boils down to, which is being happy." Right? We forget this. We get lost in the videos and this and this and that. But what you eventually want to be, if it is via the relationship that you think, oh, that will finally bring you everlasting happiness, if it's via all the money that you want to manifest, if it's via now being fully healed, you would not want this if it wouldn't make you miserable. Right? We still want this because we know it will bring us some joy and happiness. But again, it's all about being happy, being fulfilled, being abundant, being worthy, enjoying your life and living the best life possible that you can imagine, that you can manifest. Right? I say this because when I live in the state of the wish fulfilled, the dominant emotions that arise for me are supreme joy and happiness, or the state of nirvana, as they say, where it's just bliss and abundance. And that is not 24/7 there, but that will increase and more so be there. And I notice that amongst my clients is that the ones who really go deep, they feel light, they feel peaceful, they feel happy, it's easy for them to manifest. They manifest from abundance instead of from lack and needing it. So I hope that those resources will help you in the future, right? I will continue to from now on upload YouTube videos with great topics. I will try to read your comments and engage with you and answer some of them and take your insights also, your feedback. You can have access to the free masterclass if you just want to have a reminder, a straight to the point explanation. Also, you want to opt into my email newsletter, or you apply if you want to go all into my coaching program and you start to work with me, right? Now, as I said in the beginning, I prepared a little surprise for you, which is a PDF download that you can simply get by just entering upgradeToLife.com/PDF. So if you go to upgradeToLife.com/PDF, you can immediately download it. So there's no email opt-in or sign up required. Simply click the link in the video description and directly download the PDF. Right? So either you go to this URL or you just now scroll down in the video description. You click this link, upgradeToLife.com/PDF, and you will get to a PDF including 25 life-changing Neville Goddard quotes that I concluded. I also shared a lot of them in a post in my program, but now I also want to make them available for you because I think they include a lot of wisdom, a lot of explanations, a lot of practical advice. So just download it, read through it, see if there is one quote that resonates with you, make it your mantra, read it again, internalize what you learn. So again, it's totally free. Just download it so that you have something to read, to learn, to study, to apply, to internalize. That is my little surprise for you. Okay, so just go to upgradeyourlife.com/PDF right now, or click the link in the description. No email sign up required. All right, so that's it. I'm back right now. I'm super happy. Thank you for all the support that you gave me last year. I'm looking forward to support you right now with more videos. This is an amazing journey. You get to learn more about yourself. It has peaks and valleys, so don't judge yourself. And yeah, if you need any help, reach out to me. You know where to find me. Head over to upgradeyourlife.com. See the options available. There's a free masterclass. There is the program. I also do have a mastermind for business owners that want to increase business success. But go with what resonates with you. Go with what you want to do, right? I'm just there to help people that are ready. I'm not there to force you to do anything. If you have desires, that means that those states are available, but they can only be shown to you and made tangible if you internally align yourself with them, shift into them, assume them, occupy them, and live in those end states. Live in the state of the wish fulfilled. That is what I want to teach you more on this channel. That is what you will also learn in this PDF. Thanks for watching this video. I speak to you in the next one. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about my revelations, my insights, what I shared, how you view certain things. And yeah, I can't wait to be more on this channel. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.